Recording now. Welcome to Behind the Scenes, the after show for Roll for Trauma. This is NevaeH. Paradise Lost. How y'all feeling?
Oh my gosh. We were just discussing Ren's little man syndrome.
Exactly, yes.
And
Absolutely.
cutting out people's organs. We were bonding as a team.
As someone who's pretty tallish in general in real life, I had to really emulate just the fact of like, little man, like, don't do it, because even in his village, he's kind of on the smaller side. So he's not you.
Brought out the last campaign's like unhinged, unfocused rage, like just that firecracker.
Let it be known, ladies and gentlemen, this is all in character. I'm not an asshole like this, I swear.
And I want to clarify, my character is not a drunk, okay? Human alcohol is like piss water for her, okay? Like it's like drinking spicy water, okay?
The perfect example of what it is to not be a brat. Just being disrespectful. Ren's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
I freaking love how Kaido like immediately starts drinking and swearing.
You get around us. No, the thing is none of you know anything about Kaida.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's fantastic. I cannot wait to see these character developments.
To be honest, I'm really excited to learn more because I feel like I'm in neutral territory because I'm acknowledging that this is your home and I'm acknowledging your opinion of this place. So I'm really interested to learn more about Kaida. However, I think Ren's gonna fuck it up somehow.
Yeah, more than likely. But I mean, listen, I kind of let you all know right from the beginning when I was ready to cut off Zizi's head that I do not deal with people. And
okay.
Well, I mean, Zizi's
but also like Demas can tell like he doesn't want to be super physically near Kaida, but he can't tell why because without her wings, she doesn't look like an Aasimar.
She just looks like an elf. She looks like her sister.
She looks like
we just arrived at her home. Demas is gonna end up fucking this up.
You know what? Y'all worried about the wrong woman.
I'm the problem. Hi.
It's me.
As long as Cosmos doesn't get hurt, I don't care what malarkey y'all fucking do.
Dang, that's a callback to Rosira. Honestly, as long as Chip is fine, I don't care what happens to the rest of y'all.
You guys have had your first interaction with everyone in the party. You know, as a D&D campaign continues to go forward, it does get better. I hope that is the object of the game for each of you. Yeah, it's really, really interesting dynamics, especially as we start to dive into each other's past and each other's histories and see what comes forth. How you guys relook at one another will be very interesting.
I think there's a really interesting alignment split where we've got Kaida on one end as like the lawful good, and then we go to I think Demas, and then we go to Amaris, and then it goes to Zizi, and then Ren is how I've got it lined up in my mind. Ren, bottom of the fucking ladder, get down there, go.
You couldn't reach the bottom rung. It's fine.
You reached the bottom. It was too tall.
So is Amaris playing chaotic neutral well then, I guess?
I think Amaris did a really good job with the chaotic neutral. You know, you took strides to pursue stuff on your own that you wanted without it necessarily harming or hurting the group. You know, your own personal intents and desires there, as well as not necessarily placating to your own wishes, because that can be negative for the group, but just being yourself. You know, a lot of people think chaotic neutral is do whatever anyone wants. That's not necessarily true. It's more so go with the flow, but if the flow doesn't go with what you want, go with what you want. And I think you did a fantastic job.
You can find your own way.
I, for one, or Amaris does not have any qualms with anybody here. Like, I'm pretty used to sarcasm from Ren, so like y'all saw
You mean from
my
Grindr?
days. Yeah, no, I'm saying Grinder prepared me for Ren. So like, that's just like talking to my best friend.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be really interesting. Pacifist country, right? So like, are they all pacifists where you're from? Obviously not
Kaida's-
anymore.
Look, you're gonna have to find that out about Kaida for yourself.
Ooh, look at you. Come on, foreshadowing.
Ooh,
We love
yeah.
to see that.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I can't give you guys everything. It's only session 1. Come on.
Yeah, we got to keep you coming back for more, right?
Love that.
Cole is frozen in the best way.
I can't punch Ren in the first session. I kind of wait until at least session 5.
Oh, I was gonna say 3.
Session 5 is
I have
when my
spells.
D-Day
I was gonna say
happens. Punch him
2.
session 4. Punch him
I
in
have-
session 4.
Y'all
I
are
have
giving me way
spells
too much
made.
credit.
To manage Ren. Like, I have calm emotions if he just doesn't roll well on that save. Like, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
I just have to get him when he's not paying attention. Or
Actually-
command. Like, I could just tell him to, like, shit himself.
Let's-
Honestly.
also-
Like, I could look at him and tell him,
Episode 4 sounds like great content, but not episode 5 because I was told that's D-Day for me, okay? Like, I don't want D-Day to happen in the same shitting episode.
oh,
yeah.
getting her back blown out?
Oh.
Hey, yo.
By a bird? What?
By a bird.
that-
Whoa, whoa. It's
Oh,
not
the beast
BCLE,
is
You are
it's
a
D&D.
druid.
We totally applauded that love story. So I mean, what's the difference between you and a bird?
You are a druid. I would not be
Fucking crying. I hate you all.
You're a druid. You have wild shape.
Okay, so in any afters, I always ask the players, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns that I can answer or appease that, or, you know, I'll try my best not to spoil anything, so.
How
Okay.
important are these damn balls?
Or the balls.
Mm-hmm.
They could, so in terms of the plot and the story, they're not important, but in terms of you personally wanting to know about them, like as characters, they do have lore. There is a reason that they are kind of just doing what they're doing, and you'll find out later.
Especially since I set that one down and it said the ball goes through the door. Wait, no, stop! I put it down and it said nope, and I'm like, oh Lord, here we go.
Okay, so did the shopkeep misguide me in regards to the balls? Was it just trying to turn me into a lesbian?
What? How did? I need to understand the logic behind shopkeep that
No, we
helped
don't.
you figure out druid incantations and warn you that magic can work in mysterious ways. Wanted you to be a lesbian. How did we make that connection?
We don't need that connection.
No, I need to
get
know.
there.
Screaming.
That might be the wine talking. At least it waited till after stream to kick in.
So no, the shopkeep was not trying to make you a lesbian. I can't say
No, were
where.
they trying to misguide me? Misguide me?
Hey, being a lesbian is not misguided.
No! God damn it!
The month of Pride.
Hey,
Pride
Onyx,
month.
Onyx,
Holy shit, I'm
Onyx.
half a lesbian already, okay?
Onyx, it's not your fault.
Alex, it's not your fault.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
not
fight you. I'm gonna fight you, Deontay.
I think that's a general consensus.
Yeah, we're all gonna fight Deontay at some point.
Oh Lord.
It's in character, okay?
Uh-huh.
I don't
think
think
they're hot.
leave
You.
you.
Look, buddy.
I love your character.
I think Robin was
appreciate the
genuinely
honesty.
upset. Like,
They're not
I appreciate
they're not misleading you with what they said about magic. That's all I can
Okay.
say without spoilers.
I do have another question.
Go ahead.
We're not doing this makeup for session 2, right?
No, dressing up is not required, but it is greatly appreciated.
we'll be dressing up every Tuesday.
I'm gonna wear this shirt every
Yeah.
single session.
Oh my god.
This
You know, you
is
remind
my
me of
D&D shirt.
Kata. You remind me of Leisure Suit Larry in that shirt.
Oh,
Does anybody remember Leisure Suit Larry, or did I just
I'll
date
Google it.
myself?
I don't know it, but that's because I'm baby. So like it's
Okay,
I'll look
so
it up.
it was like the NC-17 game of like the early 2000s. Like it was this fuckboy guy that like it was really perverted. I'm sorry, but that's what you remind me of that shirt.
From what game?
He literally had it was Leisure Suit Larry.
That was the name of the game.
Vacation. Okay. It was very bad.
So, Demons
Very
fans, Ren,
bad.
any questions, comments, concerns?
Ren's behavior.
Concerned.
We've addressed it.
Get together.
Ren is my concern, but it's okay. I have Fireball at some point.
Listen,
and he's
if
a rogue.
you
So that
singe
means
my-
he has to get in close before everyone else does. So I can, I have personal ideas, plans. What?
If my asshole fucking gets singed by a fireball because you're pissed at Ren,
Make it again?
I'm gonna full on bear maul you.
If you think I am gonna waste a fireball on just shooting it at Ren, that's a waste. Like, I'm gonna shoot it at Ren and a bunch of enemies too. And then I'll heal him.
Alright.
And then I'll talk shit.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
You know
That's
how
fine.
nice it is to be like the group favorite right now? This is really good for me.
All right, but
Favorite's
Robin,
a
like
strong
if you
word.
singe my you singe my ass hair, like I really need healing before Ren.
Are you
I'm
naked
just
again
saying.
in this
Well,
scenario?
obviously,
Why
you're
are we
higher on the
naked?
road.
Yeah.
Shape-shifting druid. I'm always naked unless I'm walking through a town or in an animal form.
Look, if you walk through my hometown nude, we're gonna have to have a conversation. There are
I
children.
said unless I'm walking through a town.
We have a small child with us.
I don't
I'm
think
not
the small child
traumatizing
is fully
children.
aware.
But are they really a child? Like they're kind of like a shell. Like let's be real.
I can only
wait.
assume that it is a child and will become more childlike the more pieces we get back.
I can't wait for the
Not-
first words to be, y'all got issues.
You cannot convince me that the Nexus is not a child farm for the Shadow people to just farm whatever they're turning cosplay.
Oh,
to.
absolutely.
Like, that is exactly
Yeah, the
what it
words that came out of your
so,
mouth.
as far as canon is concerned, that's not the case. There's full-on
game
families that just live there.
Yeah, they're part of the child farm.
They're not.
Have
it's
you
not
ever
a
seen The
child farm.
Promised Land?
It's not a child farm.
No.
So can I just say real quick that I think that Demos is like the grandpa everybody wishes they had.
I love that you call him grandpa. He's 45. Like,
My dad. You're the same age as my dad.
not that much older than my actual self, okay? Like, we don't have to do that.
Screaming.
You couldn't be my actual dad.
And I love ZZ's like bubbly, like invasive fucking interactions with
That
Ren.
was not
Listen.
supposed to be the character.
No, I didn't think so. Like, that's not what we discussed.
There were a lot of things that happened, but I think what was more concerning was how well she kept it up the entire time, because for the past 2 campaigns I've done with her, she's very dark and brooding or very serious. So for that to happen, I'm like, I don't like this. I'm uncomfortable.
No, it was great. It was
Like,
well done.
She's doing really good. I hate it. She's balancing me out. I don't like this.
I think you really captured the curious about the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was the original plan, and then after your guys' game zeros, I was like, well, we can't have 3 ditzy characters in the campaign, so that's not what's gonna happen. And then you guys pulled through with this like incredible intelligence, and I'm like, all right, guess I'm the dumb blonde now.
But you weren't dumb about it, though. It was.
No,
it definitely
no,
came off more like, if we ever fight, I want to know all the
Sheltered?
things. Yeah, but also sheltered. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting
It's not-
dichotomy that's just happened.
Mhm.
Like, it's not like true naivety,
Yeah.
but it is like, I
Curiosity.
just don't know.
Exactly.
And I can't know what I don't ask.
To help you with the child farm thing, there there is another afterlife specifically for children. So a lot of the kids that you see that are just around were also brought back from their version of their afterlife.
Is that the same one for the first
poor
NevaeH?
baby. Wait,
That means-
wait.
Demons
Does that mean
get
the vessel?
controlled?
They have no recollection. So the vessel wasn't dead.
The vessel has never existed. It just appeared.
Yeah.
So you can't even
Like, there's
call
no
it an
family,
orphan, it
there's
just
no-
materialized.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's no like birth records. I wrote down child has no lineage, parents, siblings, record of birth, simply appeared. I took notes.
Essentially,
A lot
like
of
that
notes.
random sock that shows up in your dryer that you don't know where it came from. That's the
The fucking brownies, duh.
Where are you
It's a-
getting random
Yep.
brownies?
The brownies.
No, brownie, the Celtic lore.
Oh,
Like,
I was like,
Okay, that makes more sense.
Girls with the Girl Scout cookies.
Everyone's over here like, how high are you?
the chocolate pan food, like,
I was like, what was in that wine? What's going on?
Oh my god, thank
not
you.
a lot of people know
Iman.
about brownies. Sorry.
Thank you
know
for
about them, I just
understanding
didn't
my
register.
logic.
I watched Lost Girl. Like, I get it.
I've read my Fae lore. It just doesn't register sometimes.
All right, folks, we're coming up on 15 minutes. So if that settles it, then we are good to depart.
All
Check. No
right.
questions. Y'all good? If you have any other questions, feel free to hit me up in between then and now. I'll try my best to answer it.
Hey, great job, everybody, including Mystery.
Yeet.
Thank you.
Yeet.
Thank you.
Eddie did a good job.
Thank you for DMing.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a pleasure.
away.
Oh man,
Thank
there's
you.
so many seeds have already been planted and set up. I guess
Probably.
that's about it. Goodbye, good night, and I will see you next Tuesday.
Hasta luego.
I am Onyx. I play Amaris Tureen, and you can find me on TikTok, Icy Onyx, or here on Roll for Trauma every Tuesday.
I am Robin, and I play Kaida Deanira, and you can find me on Instagram at Trippy Thistle.
I'm Cole. I play Demas Andreas, and you can find me here on Roll for Trauma.
I am Deontay. I play Ren Folkor. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Dapper_Macon 2.0 and over here on Twitch at Roll for Trauma.
I am Violet. I play Zizi Mulhias, and you can find me right here on Roll for Trauma.
What did you think about your game one?
Ren's gonna get drop kicked, but aside from that, it was pretty awesome. I really like the world that you have built, and I am really interested to set it on fire, maybe.
I am doing great. I felt like it was chaos incarnate, and it was fantastic. I loved every second of it.
I had a lot of fun. It took me a minute to adjust to how everyone else plays, but I think that's just natural at this point.
I think it was a lot of fun. I think we have a nice mesh of personalities, and I actually learned something about my character during it, so I mean, it's good.
Game one, it was more intense than any game one I've ever done. Granted, it was all self-inflicted intensity, but pretty fun.
This one is called Fire Children.
Oh God.
Caitlin's back and tries to whisper, but he goes, I can't say, and giggles and runs off with the sister.
The children you play.
As they round the corner of an alley, your vision gets very dark and fire shoots out of that alley. You blink and everything returns to normal.
So I head to this alley, and I look down it. Are the kids there?
Nope, they're gone.
Okay. Perfect. Wonderful. So, I'm just gonna put the ball on the ground and like just shit down the alley.
Okay. So, during that scene there, what was going through your mind?
So, 100% whenever the fire came out of the alley, I was like, oh no, maybe my kids are down there, but also, very concerned for whatever children disappeared down this alley. You have found my soft spot, and it's children. And so I'm just, I gotta. So they're gone, but like, I don't. Just straight confusion. I'm gonna be honest. lots of confusion. I would very much like to know what happened to these kids, because kids don't just disappear, but maybe they do here? Demas has no idea. This world confuses him, and the children of this world confuse him. But he does want to save them.
This first one here is called Must Have Been the Phase. There's not a kid in sight that would have been playing with it.
She's going to draw her crowbar. Pixies? Are there pixies? Where are you, you little bastards?
There's like an old man who's sitting in a rocking chair outside of one of the houses, and he just starts laughing. No pixies here.
Then where did the bowl come from? Look to see.
What's going through your mind at that time?
I think Zizi was very concerned that she was being tricked or informed to play games again with the pixies like she did in her game 0, and was ready to capture them and take them down again. She was very paranoid.
She's definitely on the warpath.
Yeah.
This one is called Sir Smoky Fingers. Here we go. A masked figure appears, one that all 5 of you have seen.
Oh.
A hooded figure, not a masked figure.
Oh, is it Sir Smoky Fingers?
I hate this guy.
Okay. So, in my day 0, one of the things that you specified on, like, they had this mystical smoke that was kind of emanating from their body and their fingertips and stuff. So my character just remembered Smoky Fingers.
So we've got this one here that's called How We Feel About the Besties. You ready?
Oh, okay.
Person as they walk through the door. But that move was really cool, and I'd really like you to show me sometime, yeah?
I'm gonna walk over to ZZ while the door is opening. We're gonna be best friends. I don't know why, but it's just something I've deemed. And I hate people. So good for you. And I'm watching the door as it slowly opens.
Okay, so what was going through your head at that moment?
She was talking about how impressed she was with the move.
And so to see somebody actually come at her with that kind of speed and skill, of course he did roll amazing during that, but with such speed and skill she was impressed and wanted to learn more.
That means I can trust you with my entire life. So at that moment, I kind of had to deem her my best friend. It's just kind of law at this point.
We drink holy water.
I'm going to go behind the bar and grab a bottle of wine and say, ZZ, this is a wonderful idea. And I'm going to start pouring glasses of wine.
I think you might want to give something stronger to run there.
Kaida will pull out a tiny little flask with a little cross on it. I prefer holy water.
Oh.
What's going on here?
Firstly, Amaris' disappointment.
What in the world did they think drinking holy water was going to do? Purify their soul? Like, we were all trying to get relaxed and calm down, and they're like, I'm going to church.
If it works, it works.
Can we just give that, like, a moment of honor? Nobody knows what's in that flask. Is it water? Is it?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It could just be a flask with a cross on it. It is a flask. Like, there are plenty of clear liquors out there.
We've got one more here. It's called Chaos, and I love it.
Oh, Lord.
Get onto her. You're going to need to roll acrobatics. And then she has an opportunity to respond. If you successfully roll that acrobatics, then you'll have to roll to hold the knife to her throat. What's up, Kaida?
15.
Can I stick my foot out?
Yes, you
I
can.
will enter the net. Jesus Christ.
I'll have you roll just a base dexterity to just stick your foot out and trip them up.
So I got a 15.
Can I
God.
also, when he
You got a
if
14?
he trips,
Okay.
can I just pick him up by the back of his shirt? I want to do this.
Listen,
Okay, so
listen.
He looked like he was running at this brand new stranger with a knife, and I was like, well, you know, we've got to protect her. Like, I don't know if she can defend herself. Like, I'm just going to stick my foot out and hope he trips over it. But, you know,
Look at this tiny, aggressive little man. He's so small. I could definitely pick him up. I can 100% do that and stop him from hurting somebody.
Ren has little man complex, so the second his height's talked about, he gets very aggressive.
Well, it turns out I cannot just do that to people because they are, in fact, people.
trying to trip a dex class in hindsight just doesn't work.
no, not at all.
I'm usually the one with the bat roll, so it was pretty good.
That's
I
fair.
kind of scared myself.
No, that's totally fair.
I was like, who greased up this little gnome? Who doused him in oil? Why is he so slippery?
Right? Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a short video. Our Thursday videos are always just a tad bit shorter as we watch the behind the scenes and a couple of clips. So if you guys like the stream and you're enjoying these extra contents here, make sure you're clipping the funny moments, things that you find hilarious or a little heart-wrenching, as they happen every single Tuesday. We will be back next week Tuesday at 9 p.m. PST for episode 2. Can't wait to see you all there. Peace.